everyone, Eugene Fedorovsky from EugeneFedorovsky.com. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. I hope you're crushing it in your network marketing business and you're on the way to accomplish all the goals that you set out for yourself this week. And today, I have a question for you. Is online recruiting the only way to get new prospects into your business? Stay tuned for my answer to this question. So when it comes to recruiting, and that's one way to grow the business, you can either recruit, which is active, prospecting, recruiting, same thing, or you can market. Market is passive. So today I want to focus on recruiting. And there are two methods of recruiting. One is online, the other one is offline. Now, a lot of people tend to bash the offline style of recruiting. It's old school, it doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm here to tell you that it still works because the concepts are the same whether you're online or offline. The point of recruiting is to get eyeballs on your presentation. So whichever way you do it, whether it's online, offline, whether it's warm market or cold market, it doesn't really matter. The goal is to get eyeballs on the presentation. So both methods, online and offline, have their own shares of benefits and drawbacks. Let's talk about offline real quick. So it's the old school method, belly to belly. There's something called a 3-foot rule, whereas if somebody is within 3 feet of you, you should start a conversation with them. Now, I don't necessarily believe in it, or agree, I should say, with it. I don't implement it. I don't talk to everyone within 3 feet of me, but that's okay. If you want to, you can. So the offline method is typically you dress up and you go to a mall, or you go to somewhere where there's a lot of people, like a park or shopping area, and you just start building conversations and relationships. My way of prospecting offline is not going out to prospect, but it's prospecting when I'm out. So if I'm at a gas station and I see a nice car or a sharp dressed person, or if I'm shopping for groceries or in a restaurant and I have a great waiter, I'll prospect him. I'll see if he's open. If I see somebody dressed sharp to the nines in a nice suit and something, or even not, someone who shows a certain level of charisma or a certain level of respect or something that I'm looking for a person to join my team, I'll ask them if they're open to the business. So I prospect when I'm out. I never dress up and just go out. Now, that's offline. Now, online tends to be the shortcut way. A lot of people go to online because they think it's easier. They're looking for something to make the whole process of prospecting easier for them. And on top of that, they usually go to online out of weakness. They see that offline is a bit challenging at times because you actually have to spend time to go out and prospect and whatnot, or prospect when you're out. And sometimes it's a little more difficult to talk to someone in person, whereas online, you're behind the computer or behind the phone or whatever it is, and it feels easier to reach out to other people. So I'll share with you how I feel about online prospecting. I do prefer online prospecting, but I'm not prospecting online out of weakness. I'm prospecting online because while I'm home watching my dog, or while in between certain activities, I can go online and send a message real quick. I don't have to get dressed up and go out somewhere. I don't have to put on my nice clothing and then go out to prospect. I can wear my basketball shorts and my t-shirt, sit on my couch and send a few prospecting messages. But I don't do it out of weakness. I can still prospect in person, but prospecting online, I can do within the breaks when I'm not out. So, is prospecting online easier? Sure. But also keep one thing in mind, that one of the drawbacks about prospecting online is the fact that if you're prospecting cold market, there's there's a higher chance that you're going to have to go through more people, higher numbers, than if you were offline, simply because people are not always open to answering messages from random strangers. So that's just one thing to keep in mind, that yes, online is sometimes easier, but you also have to may spend more time and more effort finding those people that are open to watching your presentation, which is fine. Excuse me. So I believe that we should marry the online and the offline process together. And again, it doesn't matter whether you're recruiting them offline or online, whether it's warm market or cold market, whether it's friends or not friends. It just doesn't matter. What matters is eyeballs on the presentation. And yes, there's tons of people like online marketers who say, oh, old school doesn't work. It's baloney. Old school works. It will probably always work, because at the end of the day, it's the same concept. You reaching out to people to find out if they're open or not. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, please comment, like, and share. There's a lot of people out there who might need to hear this information. They may think that online sponsoring or online recruiting is the only way. Or they may not even think of that. They may think that the offline way is the only way. Well, in this video, I explained both ways. You can grow your business online or offline, or both preferably. Marry them together and you have massive effects. With that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope that you keep crushing it in your network marketing business, and I'll see you next time. Take care.